You didn't really do anything today, and yet you feel exhausted. Not sleepy, not physically tired, just drained. You woke up already low on energy. Simple things felt heavy. Even replying to a message felt like work. And the strange part is, nothing bad actually happened. No crisis, no long day, no disaster. So now your mind starts asking a dangerous question. Why am I tired if my life is not even that hard? And slowly you start blaming yourself. You call it laziness. You call it lack of motivation. You tell yourself you should be doing more. But you are not tired from what you did today. You are tired from what your brain never stopped doing. From the moment you woke up this morning, your mind started working. It predicted conversations. It replayed memories. It analyzed people's tones. It wondered if you said something wrong. Even when you were resting, you were processing. Your brain kept thinking about tomorrow, about money, about relationships, about the future, about past mistakes, and about problems that may never even happen. This is mental load. And mental load exhausts you more than physical work. Your body can sit still while your mind runs a marathon. This is why sleep sometimes does not fix it. You can sleep 8 hours and still wake up tired. Because your body slept, but your mind did not. While your eyes were closed, your brain was rehearsing conversations, imagining worst-case scenarios, replaying moments you wish went differently. You were living entire days inside your head before the real day even began. So when morning arrives, your brain already feels used. And then simple tasks feel overwhelming, not because they are difficult, but because your energy was already spent somewhere invisible. Here is where people begin to hurt themselves emotionally. They interpret exhaustion as a personality problem. They say, "I am lazy. I lost motivation. Something is wrong with me." Nothing is wrong with you. Your brain has been operating in quiet survival mode. Your body is safe, but your mind keeps preparing for problems. Social pressure, uncertainty, comparison, future worries. Your brain cannot tell the difference between a real danger and an imagined one, so it stays alert, all day, every day. And alertness costs energy. You are not tired from activity. You are tired from anticipation. Your mind keeps scanning life for what could go wrong. And because the modern world never fully stops, your brain never receives a signal that everything is okay. So your nervous system stays halfway activated. Not panic, not calm, a middle state. That middle state quietly drains you. This is emotional exhaustion. Nighttime makes it louder. When distractions disappear, your thoughts come forward. Old conversations return. Unfinished worries surface. Your mind releases everything it held back during the day. It is not random. Your brain is trying to finish processing. And here is the important part. You do not fix this by forcing more productivity. You fix it by giving your brain a completion signal. Right now, your mind thinks your life is one continuous, unfinished task. So tonight you will do something simple. Take a paper or your phone and write every worry currently in your head. Do not solve them. Do not organize them. Just move them out of your mind. Your brain holds thoughts because it fears losing them. When you write them down, it can relax. Next, choose only 3 things that matter for tomorrow. Not a life plan, just 3. Your brain stops scanning when it knows what to focus on. Then say slowly to yourself, "Nothing else is required from me tonight." Your nervous system has been waiting for permission to stop. Finally stand up, take one slow deep breath, and turn off the main light in the room. Your brain understands rituals better than thoughts. You are telling your mind the day has ended. After this, something subtle happens. You do not suddenly feel happy. You feel quieter. Your thoughts slow. Your shoulders soften. Your mind stops searching for problems. What you were feeling was not failure. It was overload. Your exhaustion was not weakness. It was your brain asking for safety. If this moment made your mind feel a little calmer, stay here. This is not a channel about productivity. This is a place for nights when your thoughts are too loud. And when they return, you can come back. You are not broken. Your mind just needed rest. There is something most people never notice about their own mind. You think your thoughts are reactions to life, but many of your thoughts are actually predictions. Your brain is constantly trying to prevent pain before it happens. It imagines what people might say. It prepares answers to conversations that never occur. It replays old moments, searching for mistakes so you will not repeat them. To your brain, this is protection. To your emotions, this becomes exhaustion. Because the mind does not know how to prepare for life only once. It prepares again, and again, and again. You may sit quietly on your couch, but internally you are attending meetings, having arguments, explaining yourself, apologizing, worrying about the future, and fixing problems that do not exist yet. That is why you sometimes feel tired after doing nothing. Your body rested, but your mind worked overtime. And here is something important. Overthinking is not a personality flaw. It is an untrained survival system. Your brain learned somewhere in your life that being mentally prepared equals being safe. So it never stops preparing. Even when there is no immediate danger. Even when you are finally home. Even when you are lying in bed. This is also why your mind becomes loudest at night. During the day, your senses are busy. Noise, conversations, responsibilities, movement, they keep your attention outward. But at night, your environment becomes quiet, and your brain finally has space. So it opens every unfinished mental file. Memories you forgot. Conversations you wish went differently. Future situations you are afraid of. Your mind is not attacking you. It is trying to finish its work. The problem is that the brain does not have a natural off switch anymore. Long ago, human beings experienced clear endings to their days. Darkness meant stop. Work ended. Social expectations ended. The mind could release responsibility. Today, your brain lives in a world without endings. Messages can arrive at any hour. News never stops. Comparisons never stop. Expectations never stop. So your mind keeps asking, what else should I be doing? And when it cannot find an answer, it keeps searching. Searching consumes energy. This is why you can feel tired even after a calm day. Your brain has been searching for something to solve. You may recognize this feeling. You sit down to relax, but you cannot fully relax. Your body is still. Your mind is still scanning. It jumps from one thought to another. A memory, a future worry, a small regret, a responsibility. There is no peace inside the moment. That is not rest. That is mental vigilance. And mental vigilance slowly empties your emotional battery. Then another effect appears. You begin losing interest in things you used to enjoy. Not because you stopped caring. Because your mind has no remaining energy for emotional engagement. Joy requires mental presence. An overloaded brain cannot experience presence. It only manages survival. So you start saying words like, I feel numb. I feel disconnected. I don't feel like myself. This scares people. They think they are becoming someone different. But what they are actually experiencing is depletion. Your emotional system is conserving energy. When your brain is overloaded, it reduces emotional intensity to protect you. It is the mind's version of low-power mode. Nothing excites you, but nothing truly breaks you either. You exist in between. And this is where many people misunderstand themselves. They try to fix emotional exhaustion with motivation. They push themselves harder. They force productivity. they criticize themselves. But pressure increases mental load. And mental load is the original problem. You cannot solve overload by adding more weight. You solve it by creating recovery. Real recovery is not distraction. Scrolling is not recovery. Watching endless videos is not recovery. Your brain is still processing while you scroll. Recovery happens only when your brain receives a signal that it does not need to monitor life for a while. Your nervous system needs evidence that you are safe in the present moment. Not logically safe, emotionally safe. Safety is what quiets the mind. So here is a gentle practice you can do right now as you listen. You do not need to sit perfectly. You do not need to close your eyes. Just take a slow breath. Not a deep, forced breath. A slow, natural one. And notice something simple. Right now, in this exact moment, nothing is asking anything from you. No one is demanding a response. No problem requires solving in this second. The future is not happening yet. The past is not happening anymore. Your brain rarely notices this. It lives in other times. But your body lives only here. When you allow your attention to rest in the present moment, your nervous system begins to downshift. Your thoughts may still move, but they soften. You are not trying to control them. You are giving your mind permission to stop working for a minute. And something surprising happens. Your exhaustion slightly decreases. Not because your life changed, because your brain paused prediction. The mind uses most of its energy predicting tomorrow. When prediction stops, energy returns. This is why small, quiet moments can feel healing. Not because they solve problems, because they stop simulation. You do not need to solve your entire life tonight. You need to end the mental workday. Your brain never learned how to clock out, so tonight we teach it. After this video, do something simple. Choose one peaceful action. Turn off bright lights, drink water slowly, sit somewhere comfortable. Then say quietly, "Today is finished." You are not saying your responsibilities disappeared. You are telling your brain they are paused. Humans need psychological endings. Without endings, the mind stays active. With endings, the mind releases effort. You may notice sleep comes easier, not instantly, but gently, because your brain finally stopped carrying unfinished tasks into tomorrow. And over time, something important changes. Your mornings feel lighter, not perfect, but lighter. You wake up with more mental space. Small tasks feel possible again. Your energy begins returning not from motivation, but from reduced mental strain. You were never lacking strength. You were lacking recovery. And recovery begins with understanding. Your exhaustion was information. Your mind was not failing you. It was protecting you for too long without rest. You do not need to fight your brain. You need to reassure it. You are allowed to have unfinished goals. You are allowed to not solve everything today. You are allowed to rest without earning it. Many people secretly believe they must deserve rest. But rest is not a reward. It is maintenance. Without it, even the strongest mind slows down. So tonight, instead of judging your tiredness, listen to it. Your mind has been speaking quietly through fatigue. It has been asking for pause, for stillness, for a moment without expectations. If this video helped you understand yourself a little more clearly, I want you to do something small. Not for me, for yourself. When you are ready to sleep tonight, do not carry questions about your worth into the dark. You are not behind in life. You are not broken. You are a human mind that has been thinking without stopping for a very long time. And tonight, you finally allowed it to breathe. If your thoughts ever become loud again, you can come back here. This place exists for nights like this. You are not alone in this feeling. Many people are listening right now for the same reason you are. They needed quiet. They needed reassurance. They needed someone to explain what they could not explain to themselves. If you want more moments like this, stay with the channel. Not because you have to, because your mind deserves a place it can rest. And whenever the world feels heavy again, you will know where to return. For now, let the day end. Let your thoughts slow. You have done enough. Tonight, you can finally rest.